don't know what to say. So, what are we doing? Hello, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Jelaine, and if you've been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's like gonna be another challenge, reading challenge for me. So it is quite difficult to read a book recently because we moved to a new house and we've been very busy and I don't know how to organize my time. So right now, I think I'm, getting used to doing a lot of things. I think now I have already adjusted to my new schedule or to the new things that we're doing in this new place that we're staying in. So I thought, why not start another reading challenge? So I wanted to read 2 hours every day. So I used to do that, but since it was a very busy September and then a month before, I was not able to stick to reading 2 hours every day. So we're going to do that. The reason why I wanted to read 2 hours every day for a week is, of course, first is I wanted to, build the habit again of reading 2 hours every day because 200 pages was too tiring. I think 2 hours every day is more manageable. And then I just wanted to finish the books I wanted to read because I really wanted to read a lot of books before this year ends. But, since it's very busy, we have a lot of things going on, it's hard for me to do it. So I think it's time for me to read 2 hours every day. We have to get my old routine back. So enough with the talking. Grab your book, grab your drink of choice, coffee or whatsoever, and let's read 2 hours every day for a week. I wanted to start this challenge by showing you my current read, which is 𝗟𝗲𝘁'𝘀 by R.F. Kuang, and I am really loving it so far. I wish we could finish this by the end of October, but this is my current read, and this is about Alice Law and Peter Murdoch, where they have to go through hell to get a recommendation from their professor who unfortunately died due to Alice's fault. So I'm already on the part where they're already in hell and trying to figure out how to find their professor, which is Professor Grimes. So this is very interesting, and I have already mentioned a lot of times that I really love R.F. Kuang's books. Her writing is so phenomenal. Although there's like big words that are very thought provoking, it never really stopped me from reading her book because I really loved her book. So the first book I read from her is Babel. This is my second book from her, and I'm planning to read Yellow Face. It's part of my October TBR. If I'm fortunate enough to finish my current read, then I hope we can finish 2 books of R.F. Kuang this month. So I am very excited to finish this book. And before I give you guys an update about me reading this, I just wanted to show you guys, and let's give a little appreciation for the book cover. And for the edges of the book, you see that it's so gorgeous. And in all honesty, since I'm like an annotating, tabbing kind of girl, I hope it won't, affect the overall edges of the book since I already have few tabs in this book. I've already read 3 chapters of this book already, and it makes me feel excited every day to finish this book. So let's stop with the talking and let's start reading. So, I just finished reading 2 hours and 27 minutes today at exactly 11:59 p.m. I'm actually going to finish chapter 6 because it's quite interesting. So, I just have few thoughts about this book. So, I'm already in the chapter where Alice Law and Peter Murdoch actually have this conversation, a very interesting topic that they have, where they have this little argument about how hell looks like. and they have this like geometry math kind of conversation that making my head hurts. So Miss R.F. Kwang, I thought this is a fantasy book. Why does it have like math and stuff? But anyways, it's still a good kind of part of the story. They have their own interpretation of things that's going to happen to you if you're in hell. So I think they both have, point about how long, let's say, you as a living, breathing person goes to hell. How long are you supposed to stay there? So they have that kind of conversation because they have this, I believe, Hecate's scroll where a human being can stay in hell for 7 days. So they have like different interpretation for what does that mean. And it's quite interesting for me because it is eye-opening for a lot of reasons. Because like I said, they both have points with their interpretation, but we don't know the real truth behind it. We just have to keep on guessing because no one has ever, visited hell. And if someone did, we're not sure if they're still alive. So that's just another thing I like. And I'm actually on the part where they're already in Pride and they have to do this kind of literature kind of work because Pride here in this book is like a library and they have to search for something for them to pass through. So it is quite interesting on how R.F. Kwang writes this library, how she writes, how this souls, oh, shades. It's called shades, not souls, but technically it's souls. We're trying their best to find a way to get out of that kind of scene. And there's like, just this conversations and stuff that is quite funny, but is really quite relatable to that scene. So I don't know. It's just I really like it and I'm really enjoying it. And I think I will kind of extend this reading tonight. So I would probably finish about, I don't know, 12:30 and we'll see. But yeah, day one is done and let's see if what's gonna happen tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Hello everyone, it's the second day of our challenge and today is Sunday, 8:26 p.m. and let's give Miss Sadie Sink a little bit of appreciation. Do you see that gorgeous little girl? But yeah, she's so beautiful. She's my wallpaper as of the moment because why not, right? I'm rewatching Stranger Things and I watched some of their interviews and she looks so beautiful. I have a little crush on her because she's so gorgeous for some reasons I don't know. But going back to the challenge, I was not able to read anything this morning because I was so lazy. We woke up late and that's pretty much basically the agenda and events that happened with us today. So I have not to read anything, but tonight, we are going to start reading Catabasis again. So I'm just waiting for my coffee because Daddy made the coffee for me, and then we will start our reading for 2 hours. So I've been reading for 1 hour and 6 minutes with minimal breaks. I've been reading for an hour and 6 minutes. We still have 3 more minutes to go. So, I looked at my Bookmary, the app I'm using to track how many hours I've been reading. And as per checking, I've been reading for 2 hours and a minute. So, I am now going to stop reading. About the book, I'm actually on the part where they're trying to look for the second stage because they're already done with Pride. Now they're trying to get into Desire. And the part where I ended, they're already in Desire. And Alice feels like the court is testing their sins if they have that kind of sing. So I'm on that part. But I think I'm no longer gonna read this now, maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna read more because I'm liking it. It's very eye-opening and very insightful. So, but for today's vlog, we're done and continue reading Catabases by R.F. Kuang. And today is day 3 and it's Monday. It's 4:45 p.m. I have already read this earlier. Like, I already done the first hour because I have to film a Read With Me vlog. So, this next hour is just me finishing 2 hours today. Oh shit, sorry Dad, I forgot it was not time. So, I just finished reading 2 hours today and I finished 57 pages. And that's a lot. And I'm actually quite enjoying the book. I do have a lot of questions about the things happening in the book and like these discoveries about hell and deities and guardians and all that, or whatever they call those people who guard whatever in hell, because it's like different race. They mean is there's like these places where Alice see this symbol of, let's say, the mother of memories, if that's right, of all memories, or mother of forgetful, or guardian of memories, something like that. That it's like the guardian is based in Chinese, is that right? It's like Chinese mythology. So curious about that part. Also with the ruler of hell, I think it was mentioned here to be Yamen, or King Yamen's domain, something like that. But he goes by a lot of names. But in this book, that's how Alice mentioned it. So there's actually just like a lot of discoveries that, especially when it comes to religion or different beliefs that people have, that it's gonna be the same god, or it's going to be the same ruler of the underworld. They just have different names, which is kind of a good thing because you know what other religion calls this entity, or I don't know. But it's like something that you could include into your knowledge. So, like I said, R.F. Kuang is all of her books were very thought-provoking and very insightful. And if I'm going to be very honest, it actually kind of make me feel I'm smart because of how good her books are. It's like the way she wrote the book is, at first, it's gonna make you think this is so complicated, but then there's like explanation in the book. So you understand it right away, and it's not very difficult for you to understand what she's talking about and how she incorporates that with her story, and how the story flows. It's just, I'm speechless. But we are done for 2 hours today, and I've read a lot of pages, and I am so happy. We're getting back in the zone. I think I said that like few months ago. But hey, I was busy, so since now we're getting used to our schedule, I hope we could keep the pace. Yeah, let's read more tomorrow. Oh my god. It's 10:32 p.m. I don't know if what day this is. And I don't think I can complete 2 hours of reading today just because I lost track of time and we were watching Stranger Things. We're rewatching it. But I'm still gonna read for maybe at least an hour and 45 minutes. But I will try to push myself. Tomorrow I'm still going to read 2 hours. So I don't know what day it is for this challenge. And it's 11:50 p.m. and I have not read a single page today. And I do blame myself because who in the right mind would do a challenge like this during this season? So, I don't know. I might extend this challenge for 2 more days just because I was not able to read. I read like 30 minutes to 45 yesterday. The plan was I am going to read for 2.5 hours today just because I was not able to fulfill the 2 hours yesterday, but unfortunately, that didn't happen either. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. I hope I can read. That we're gonna go to the cemetery tomorrow. So while the kids are busy, hopefully we could still a little reading moment. So we're getting ready to go to the cemetery, and like I said last night, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I'm going to bring my book with me. 𝗟𝗲𝘁'𝘀 is by R.F. Kuang, and Daddy wants to read Babel as well. So, we're going to bring 2 books. Hopefully, I can read a lot because I have not read for 2 days in this challenge. This was supposed to be a challenge, but I don't know what the heck happened. But we're gonna do it. We're still gonna do it. I think we still have 3 days to finish 7 days. So we're already at the cemetery. We've been here for like approximately an hour, more than an hour, and I still haven't read any books yet. I have Babel is Daddy's pick. Now he wants to read it for some reasons. And mine is still 𝗟𝗲𝘁'𝘀. So I don't know if I'll be able to read this later because we're just having fun. Family day kind of situation. So I may not able to read anything today again. So we might continue this tomorrow. So sad. Hello everyone! This is supposed to be the last day of our 2 hours reading challenge. Unfortunately, I have to put an end to it just because I need to start a new challenge on Monday. And, there's no one to blame in this challenge why I did not finish it but me, because who in the right mind would create a challenge like this in a season like this? So it's also today, it's November 1 as I film this. And I have not I have not read like in the past 2 or 3 days because it was super busy because we have to prepare stuff that we're going to use to visit these 2 cemeteries that we went to this week. So it's wild. And then once we got to the cemetery, I thought I can read at least 2 or 3 pages. But no, I was not able to touch any book. Which is so funny because 𝗟𝗲𝘁'𝘀 feels like it's in the right season. These academic rivals who went to hell to get their professor and write them a recommendation letter. So it fit the vibes, if that makes sense. And then I was not able to finish it before, this season. So it's funny and sad, but I didn't regret that, I was not able to read anything because we had so much fun with a lot of family members. You get to know them, you have fun and stuff like that. So it's a great experience. It's just that I was not able to read anything. So I guess I should finish my 𝗟𝗲𝘁'𝘀 hopefully before this week ends. And then we're going to start a new book. But yeah, on Monday, we're going to create another vlog. And if you enjoyed videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed doing it. And I will see you on my next vlog. Bye!